Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you'll do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Woo!
Sweat on me back again, baby.
People who are watching, yeah. Well, welcome to the CJ Unedited podcast. We are live in the middle of what should be a season run, but we're not. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Pretty awesome. How are you?
It's been a while since we've done this.
I know. The last movie we did was, I don't know, was it Interstellar or Booksmart?
I think, yeah. That was the last one.
Yeah, Booksmart.
And tonight we are doing Serendipity. It's gonna be fun. A little romantic Hallmark movie. Ulterior motives. So
Good old Christmas movie.
a Christmas movie.
It pretty much was, dude.
We have some viewers on. We have Sherry. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us on an off-season live. My mom.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's her favorite movie? Oh.
I think Brinkley is watching too. So, fellow podcaster with us. I guess why not just kick right into couple of things. First and foremost, this show is always is always presented by Birkin Brewing Company. So Birkin Brewing Company, I don't know why it's the way it is, but we're going to say it is. Birkin Brewing Company, they are locally owned and operated a coffee trailer here in Warrensburg. Woman owned and operated, brewed just for you. So give them a like on the podcast, on the Instagram right below. Cool, some good flavors coming out. But it is time for the also classic. Well, first off, hold on. Nope, I lied. What are you drinking?
Oh. There it is. I was like, I know it's coming, but where is it?
I couldn't figure out the layout this time. We're trying to fit the theme into everything, so it's Christmas themed. So here is that. So, Kevin, what are you drinking tonight?
Let's see. What do I have? I have a strawberry lemonade, so we'll go with that.
Brinkley. Chrissy.
I was like, what? I guess I would call this like an Arnold Palmer. It's like Crystal Light lemonade with a little bit of like sweet tea in it.
Well, it is
being
the
good
time
today. Being good.
For name the coffee flavor, although it's not coffee, but it does look like water, but it's not water. I will say it's an energy drink from Birkin Brewing Company. What do you think it is?
And it's flavored?
Yep.
Kiwi strawberry.
Oh, so close. Kevin, any guesses?
I don't know.
God, I don't like it like that.
You said kiwi strawberries, watermelon.
It is actually pina colada flavor.
Oh shit! Okay.
Wow. And it's energy?
And it's a Lotus, so it's like an energy drink kind of thing. But,
nice.
Oh. Okay. I guess, oh, hold on. We have, my mom says she's drinking nothing. She's on an 8th grade volleyball game.
Oh, that's a fun time.
And she's watching this? Let's go. We beat the teenagers.
Woohoo! I guess we might as well just get right into it with what our thing is. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. He fell in love at first sight.
favorite New York moment?
This one's climbing the charts.
I'm flattered.
But she had to be sure it was destiny. That was an accident. Write that down again, please.
Okay, see this book? So when I get home tonight, I'm going to write my name and my number inside this book. And then first thing tomorrow morning, I'll sell it to a used bookstore.
You're insane. Now, 10 years. Cheers. And 2 engagements later.
Tell me something romantic.
Like what?
How I'm the only girl in the entire universe meant for you.
Why would you risk your relationship with Allie just to search for some pipe dreams?
I'm staring into the sky thinking about this mystery guy I met 1.5 million hours ago.
You could enter this account number in the computer and just tell me your name.
Oh, I see. When you put it that way. No. If you don't do this, you may never find out who's Sarah.
I need the address of a Jonathan Traeger. Oh! Look out! Oh! Hi.
You must be late.
Late for what?
The wedding.
John Cusack, Kate Beckinsale. Serendipity.
Oh, everything froze. Oh, everything's moving so very slowly.
I was gonna say.
It was. It came up a little slow.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was just me. I was like, "What's going on with the trailer?"
Wow, this is moving really slowly for some unknown reason.
Sugar's been like that lately. It's been like doing weird shit.
Sorry, I'm like, okay. I think we're good now.
StreamYard said, "Screw your bonus episode."
Okay, so anyway, thoughts, reactions, ratings. We're gonna go in the normal order. So, Kevin.
Yeah. So I mean, right off the bat.
Today,
Wait, what?
I said who watched this movie today.
Yes, I did. I did watch it though. There were times
That's what
I
Kevin
didn't watch it.
does.
At least I watched it. No, but in all seriousness, going into this one, I'll preface this by saying rom-coms are not my favorite genre. I find a lot of them to be just very kind of disposable and kind of just the same. There are some that are really good out there, but it's a genre that I'm a bit more picky with when it comes to, films than other genres and things like that. And unfortunately, this one kind of falls under the category of one that just didn't quite work for me in the way that I was hoping for. I'll say right off the bat, I think the two actors have really good chemistry. I think John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale, they work really well together. And when they are on screen together, there's a lot of like fun moments between them, particularly in like the first, 40-ish minutes of the movie when it's like Christmas time and things like that. And I think that they do work well together. There were definitely moments that did make me laugh, particularly any moment involving John Cusack and him working, as like that producer and things like that. I thought it was also really funny when like what was the sign like fell or whatever. I forgot what it was, but I thought that was like a really funny moment. Eugene Levy also killed me anytime he popped up. I thought he was really funny here. So it definitely did have a lot of funny moments. Unfortunately, I just didn't really find a lot of investment in these two characters. I didn't really find them to be all that interesting. It's kind of just like, oh, I'm in this relationship and it's something just doesn't feel right. So let me look at this, scarf that reminds me of this girl that I knew for like an hour. And because of that, like now we feel like attracted to each other. And it's like, this is so fucking contrived. I just really couldn't get into it after that. Like, I understand that they're supposed to, love each other and things like that, and it's supposed to be like a true love, but there needed to be more to it for me. There needed to be more of a connection there, and it just wasn't really there. I just found it to be a little too cheesy, a little too ridiculous, and just again, the contrivances. How many times do we need to see them walk into somewhere? Oh my God, I forgot something, and then come back. Oh my God, I forgot something. Like, how many times do we need to see that happen? it just got a little much for me at points. So, I mean, it definitely is well-intentioned. I'll say that. It also doesn't help, though, that the two relationships they're supposed to be in, I feel like they didn't develop well at all, particularly John Cusack's. I didn't feel any real connection to that whatsoever. And it feels like you're not supposed to, because, oh, you're supposed to want these two together, but like these two are in relationships. This man is about to get married. Like, what is going on here? Like, I don't know. And like Kate Beckinsale, like her character gets engaged and then wants to break it off. It just, I don't know. I just thought it was really silly, and it just really wasn't for me. I'm glad there's fans out there who like this one, but it just, I don't know. It was whatever. I'd give it a C+. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
By the way, Kevin, it's gloves, not a scarf.
Okay, well, how dare I?
Isn't it a scarf at the end though that like she like
Yes,
throws
it's a
up?
scarf at the
Yes, it
end.
is.
But at the beginning, it's a
in the Bloomingdales. Yeah.
But it's in Bloomingdale's.
What's
it's
her? Wait, was I'm forgetting the actor's name, but he's in Sex and the City. Is that her boyfriend?
John Corbett, yeah.
Okay.
John Corbett. Yes, he is in Sex and the City.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's her. Because I was literally just watching And Just Like That, which is the remake of Sex and the City,
Yes,
which is
it is.
super cheesy, like super cheesy, yet I still watch it. And then I went right into watching
horrible
this, and I
things
was
about
like,
that show.
it's a thing.
Yeah, that sums it up.
But I still can't look away.
I mean, how could you?
I
Like-
miss Samantha. That's all I'll say. But then, like, he was there, and then Finn fell asleep, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch the movie, and it was quick. It was a quick movie, and I was like, oh, he's back on my TV screen.
Back to watching And Just Like That. Okay.
Yeah.
Chrissy.
Baby approved.
Baby approved. He slept through it, but that's fine. That was the goal. That was the goal. Obviously this is kind of like, I'm probably like the target audience for this movie, right? Like almost middle-aged, basic white woman. I have to be in like a certain almost middle-aged. Why did I say that about myself? Let me stop.
I don't know where she's going with this, and I'm very curious.
I have to be in like a certain, I don't know, like a certain mood for like, what?
Mood?
What? I have to be in like a certain mood. I have to be in like a certain vibe for.
What's hard about the word mood that you can't get?
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to think of like the word. I don't know. I knew mom, dude. All right. So I have to be in like a certain mood or have a certain like vibe to be really invested in a rom-com. Like I do like them. I do buy into like the cringiness of them. Usually around the months of like November to January. I do love a good Hallmark movie, and this felt like just like one of those. But it was a little bit over the top in terms of being cheesy. There were parts of that cheesiness that I liked and parts of that cheesiness that I were like, oh my God, like this is super far-fetched.
Yeah.
The characters, I wish we got more of Jeremy Piven, his character, the friend, and Eugene Levy. Like they were probably the two best characters in it in terms of just like being funny and compelling. I did like the main characters and their relationship, but kind of like Kevin said, like you see a lot of the chemistry in the beginning and then they're just not together. It just flashes forward to like the future. And it's hard to like connect with them because they don't seem to like have any struggles or like any other than having to like ditch their current relationships, which is like, okay. But then like, that's hard to even feel it's like a struggle because we don't know anything about their relationships except the one Sex and the City guy's kind of like a hippie. I don't know. So there were parts of it that were cute. Like I did like the ending. Like it was predictable, right? The ending, but I knew like, you know,
oh my God,
I was like, oh, like Hallmark. Yeah, like I was like, I know they're gonna come back. I know this dollar is gonna resurface or this book is gonna resurface. But I couldn't help but feel bad for like his fiance. I'm like, oh my God, like he's been out like thinking about this for the past like 7 years. Like, is the message of this movie like I don't know, don't get married because there might be someone better out there. Like, I don't know. It was cute. Like, you kind of just have to go into it expecting it to be very Hallmarky though, and like very, very Hallmarky. Like, I'm surprised it is not a Hallmark movie. Let's see, rating. B-.
Okay.
All right.
I want to start out by saying that apparently this, from my side, the role that Kate Beckinsale had was originally wrote for Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, really?
But
I wonder if it was different.
But she turned it down because she didn't want to be in any more romantic movies. So
she just does those with Adam Sandler because they're like best
Sandler
She's like, I'm only doing that shit with Adam. They're like best friends.
So something that I learned after watching this movie a couple of times. So bear in mind, this is my mom got me addicted to this movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I watch it every year at Christmas time.
Sorry, Val.
Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack never pretty much spent a majority of the time not hanging out on set, just like their characters. So I think that was kind of interesting. I kind of do love the whole thing about fate and destiny. And do you live your life via like you just in the moment, or do you let fate or destiny take over? So I kind of like that concept about, putting your number on a book or putting your number on a dollar bill and letting it go out into the world. Hopefully no creeper people message you along the way, but it is a romantic cheesy rom-com. But also is like it's a movie where you can just literally watch it, but also do something else in the background. I have to agree, Eugene Levy is absolutely hilarious in this. Sir, please get from behind the counter. Get from behind the counter.
Every time he came back, I was like, yes.
That was so good.
When he's like, when they're in the warehouse looking for the book, he goes, "Oh, I found it." He goes, "Did you?" "No, I found something else." Like, Molly Shannon. We didn't talk a lot about Molly Shannon playing her.
Yeah.
I love Molly Shannon. Like,
it was funny.
The fact that I think it's what's hilarious is Molly Shannon and Jeremy Piven say they should make pills for this. They both say it. We never knew each other. But Molly Shannon is an absolute amazing actress. I started falling in love with her in Will and Grace. And then no, I think overall this movie it's just a cheesy rom-com that you're just supposed to just watch and kind of enjoy life. And yeah, I liked it. I loved it. I have to give it a B+ to an A just because I've grown up with it a lot and watched it a lot. But yeah.
Did your mom request this one?
No.
No.
So
I feel like if I had watched it like when Finn was like between 2 and 6 weeks old, I would have like been more emotional. Like I would have been like crying at the cheesiness because back then I was all emotional and stuff.
So hold on one second. I forgot. I lost something here. Give me a second. I mean, it's a cheesy rom-com, but set in New York City. Just like, I mean, how many rom-coms are set in New York City that we know of?
Oh no, that's Seattle. I'm stupid.
Did you just say Sleepless in Seattle?
Almost said Sleepless in Seattle.
Seattle is filmed in New York, everybody. Just so you guys are aware. Hold on a second. I'm trying to bring this up, but it's not coming up.
I forgot about Molly Shannon. She was
so great. I had an ulterior motive behind this movie. Okay.
Behind picking Serendipity?
So
Serendipity.
Just so everybody knows. First off, I gotta ask, do you believe in fate or destiny, and will you let it control your life? Would you let it control your life? Yes or no?
I like to make my own choices. I also feel like things happen for a reason. So like
Yeah, God has a plan. But then, like, I don't think too much about that plan. I'm just like, I end up where I end up. I try to do things to better my position in life, I guess.
So I just had that question because
I probably didn't answer the question because it's super.
No, it's the theme of the movie. It's fate and destiny. So I just had to ask that question. But I had an ulterior motive. So everybody so far, I think, knows that I am going to New York in October. And Chrissy, you are coming with for one day. You and I are going to the Serendipity 3 restaurant that they sat in and had the frozen hot chocolate. And we're going to sit at that table.
Oh, shit. Is that what you were saying? Like, I was really going to like the brunch?
Yep. Because we're going to sit at the same table that they filmed that scene at, where they were drinking the hot chocolate right after they met.
Wasn't it like in Bloomingdale's? No?
No,
like,
that was in Serendipity 3.
Oh,
so you and I are going to go and have brunch there. We're gonna that's the reason why I picked this movie.
Aww, that's so cute.
But that's exciting. Now we are going to be doing this again. This whole kind of unedited movie review thing again in February when we come back, and I have picked the movies.
They better be Barbie.
Doing. Do we want to see what they are?
Is it Barbie?
Drum roll.
I got like a Barbie.
It's got to be Barbie because we talked about it.
We are going to be doing.
Hey!
Oh yes!
You're gonna make me watch that 3-hour movie. Oh my gosh!
So good.
It's good.
We are going to watch Oppenheimer and Barbie. So, or Barbenheimer, as you.
Barbenheimer.
So
did you do it like that, Kevin?
So first time I saw it, I saw an advanced screening of Barbie on the Wednesday, and then I saw Oppenheimer on Thursday. But then Friday, I did the full Barbenheimer.
I was like, my friend Kevin will probably do this shit.
Is it kind of cool to watch them back to back?
It is. I do think you start with Oppenheimer and then do Barbie because Oppenheimer ends on like the most depressing, like cold and just like horrifying note you can imagine, and then Barbie ends on a really like happy note. So like I would say do Oppenheimer then Barbie.
So Barbie, Barbie,
yeah, Barbie, yeah, Barbie, yeah.
But we will be doing that in February when we come back for season 5, our final season. But I wanted to have a little fun in the middle. Like I told everybody that we're going to have some random episodes here and there. Be on the lookout for our next bonus video, which will be dropping on September. Pause for dramatic effect here because I do not know the date. Which will be dropping on September 25th. We are going to be doing a Big Brother, Amazing Race and Survivor draft night. So get ready for that. That'll be dropping then. And I may or may not have a surprise special guest for one of those. So,
somebody's drafting with us?
Yes. I don't know if it's confirmed, but yes, hopefully. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out and doing this. Thank you for the one person who has watched this all the way through.
Your mom probably did. She was probably like, they're slandering my favorite movie. I'm leaving.
But we are going to go ahead and drop our Instagram handles, get on out of here so we can go and see who says goodbye to Mr. B on Big Brother tonight. But here we go. We're going to start.
I'm ready for a wall comp. I'm sat for a wall comp, dude.
I'm ready.
Start with Kevin.
Yeah, you guys can find me over right there. Also on my YouTube channel and things like that. I'm trying to post more often than I have been. So I'm going to put an announcement video out in like the next couple days about stuff I'm doing. So yeah, you can look forward to that. But this is always a lot of fun. It's been weird not doing this, to be honest with you. When I saw the message from James is like, hey, would you guys be down to do this? I'm like, fuck yeah, I missed this. So, I mean, I wish it was for a movie I had more to say about, but, go figure.
All right, it's like one of the shortest episodes we've ever had.
Yeah, it was
Well,
literally-
we usually do a double. We usually do 2 movies, so it's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
but it's usually double that length because I have so much to fucking say.
You can follow me on Instagram at crosmac_4. And Kahlua is getting a little more activity. Some dogs have been following her. She hasn't been featured on, just some dogs, like some dogs throughout the world. She hasn't been featured anywhere yet, but we're working on it. Actually, I did get a DM about dog models, but I have too much going on. So you can follow her at Kahlua_pup410.
You guys can follow me at J Hanton. Follow the podcast if you're not already doing so at CJ Unedited Podcast. Be on the lookout because we are going to be dropping who our special guests are going to be for season 5 very soon. We start those interviews here within the next couple of months, and trust me, this season is going to be the best final season of a podcast that I can think of. So
Tiffany Mitchell every week.
Tiffany Mitchell every week. Don't worry.
Tiffany Mitchell.
But until then, guys, remember our next show is February of 2024. I know it's it's a lie. September 25th. That's a lie. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember to live your life 100% unedited. Goodbye.
Just watch me breaking. You'll swear you're falling.